Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Mark Fabric, your host. Welcome to Late Nights with Mark. I know it's been a few days off since we last talked to each other, so just want to say greetings. Hope all is well out there in you guys' world. I've just been busy being a working drone, being part of corporate America, doing my thing, So, I guess today let's just do a little bit of sports talk right now. There's not like too much else, to talk about. I'll have a little anecdote at the end there, but let's do some sports. First and foremost, tonight, awesome basketball game between the Golden State Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two great contenders in the Western Conference who I really, really like. Obviously, the Thunder, led by Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. How can you not love those two? Durant is probably the smoothest player in the NBA, just his jump shot and, the way he plays the game and everything he does. Westbrook is just such a springy, athletic, feisty point guard. Can score in so many ways, just so devastating at the hoop, for a point guard, like we said. But OKC, I don't know about their depth overall, like Ibaka, he does his thing at the power forward spot. He shows up with, some big defensive plays and gets a lot of blocks and stuff. He's not a reliable scorer. Kendrick Perkins is, it's just awful. It's horrible, And, Thabo Sefolosha, same, is kind of Ibaka. He's here and there some nights on offense. He's there mostly for his defense. And a lot of times there are some teams that don't even guard him. So, he's open for shots, and sometimes he hits them, sometimes he doesn't. But, they have some younger guys hopefully coming in to help them out, like Jeremy Lamb and Steven Adams. They seem like they can do some things. But Golden State is a team I really, really like. Obviously, Steph Curry, is just the silkiest, smoothest shooter in the league with his three-shot. And just he does so many other things well, just passing the ball, just his ball movement without the ball. Everything he does is just done with a very high basketball IQ. And then you throw in Klay Thompson, also just another devastating shooter. You've seen them doing the Splash Brothers thing on ESPN, which I think is very apropos for the two of them. And I think one of the other very big acquisitions of the offseason was the Warriors getting Andre Iguodala from the Denver Nuggets. He's just one of those guys, jack of all trades. He does a little bit of everything. Very, very good at what he does. Can pass, can move without the ball, can shoot a little bit. Obviously super athletic and can dunk and gets out in transition, which is perfect in that Golden State offense. You got David Lee doing his thing. You got Bogut, shoring up the defense in the middle. He doesn't need to score. It's like, just, dude, Aussie get rebounds and blocks and some steals and stuff, and Bogut's doing that, and it's been a very, very good formula for Golden State. Oh, and I totally forgot about Harrison Barnes out on the wing there, too. He's just, another super athletic and quick and young player. But regardless, Golden State won on a last-second shot by Andre Iguodala to beat the buzzer. Prior to that, Russell Westbrook had hit a shot and it looked like OKC was going to win the game, but wow, Golden State, just the speed and the athleticism and execution, they got out and they did it. But on to the next part. Overall, all of this is kind of just a warm-up to what my video is going to be for MLB Fan Cave. You'll be seeing this hashtag a lot, hashtag MLBFC 2014. I'll be using that in all of my MLB Fan Cave campaign. Part of the social media stuff I do, you guys know I am a contributing writer at DodgersNation.com. Please follow, largest fan site on the internet for the Dodgers. I think we have to be more than 200,000 fans by now. There's a lot of us out there. And also, I contribute to at westcoastbiasports.com, mostly for other sports, basketball, football, and such, But, great, all-encompassing sports website with a West Coast bias, avoiding the East Coast bias that we usually see on ESPN and other places. I cover the Lakers and some USC football for them, and, occasional Dodgers stuff as well. We're up to 7,000 likes now, which is a great milestone. Shout out to my boy Jonathan Garza, editor of the website, who's, just great dude, does amazing things, So hopefully at West Coast Spy Sports can continue to grow. But I just gotta say, I really, really enjoy doing the online blogging thing. It's really kind of become a part of who I am. You know, I've met fans who, you know, enjoy my work through Dodgers Nation. It's actually really, really rewarding and nice to know that there are people who are out there and kind of appreciate my opinion and stuff. Especially on something like Dodgers baseball or Lakers basketball, you know, or anything sports related. They're like, oh, this guy kind of knows what he's talking about. But, you know, everyone knows my background kind of. I've been involved in all the media outlets for stuff like that, internship wise and stuff, and intern for the Sparks and stuff. So I've done a lot of stuff like that. But keep it short and sweet. I'm going to wrap it up with my anecdote for the night. There were these British girls who I was talking to the other night. One of them was a regular customer, and she had her friends visiting from England and whatnot. And I saw them, you know, Monday, Tuesday or whatever. I'm just like, oh, hey, girls, what's going on? Like, you know, what'd you do over the weekend? And the one friend who was visiting, I think her name's Caitlin, very, very, oh, gosh, she's smooth. She responds like, oh, you know, I was at the Lakers game, you know. I'm like, oh, no way. I was at that game too, because obviously I went to that game with my dad against Timberwolves. Lakers got their asses kicked, but it was cool to see players like Ricky Rubio and Kevin Love, who obviously they killed the Lakers. And I was like, oh, no way, where were you sitting, you know? And I discussed the game and those aforementioned players and things that happened. She goes, oh, I was in the luxury suites, the VIP area. It's like, wow, really? You came all the way over from England and you got the VIP suites at the Laker game? And all of them chimed in. They're like, yeah, you know, we're going again on Tuesday for the next game against the Pelicans, which obviously that just puts a big smile on my face saying Lakers versus Pelicans. And they went, which that turned out to be a great game. Lakers blew out the Pelicans, and there was that huge dunk from Xavier Henry. And that was the last I've seen of my British friend right there. But again, it's like, wow, really? You girls got the VIP treatment at the Laker game. You just cruise on over from England. And, oh yeah, we got the luxury boxes at Staples Center for the Lakers game. Granted, it was Lakers and Pelicans, but nonetheless, I envy their position there. And I told them, I was like, well, hey, you know, I don't know if I can get us in the luxury boxes, but I'm definitely into checking out the game against Detroit this coming up Sunday, so see what happens. I'd like to hang out with that British girl and her friends. But either way, I'll call it a night. It was good talking with all y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say and got a little tiny bit of enlightenment around this. Maybe the next time we'll talk about like douchebags and stuff, depending upon how angsty I am after work. But it's been real. See you later. Bye.